What's up? Welcome back. My name's Cadon. I'm with Middle Class Millionaire. Sorry, I actually thought that I was gonna film a lot during my vacation, but right now we're in the middle of Lent at the restaurant, which is like our Super Bowl. So it's been super busy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get back to you guys, but no excuse, back to get to work. Today, we're gonna go over cryptocurrency. Stay tuned. Here at Middle Class Millionaire, we go over a journey on how to create real financial wealth. And so this is over many different ways that someone can do this. But everybody needs to create a portfolio. So your portfolio is comprised of all your financial assets, and unfortunately your liabilities is part of that, because too much debt can actually hinder your future potential of growth of money. But whenever it comes to assets, there are many different assets or asset classes. And it's very important when a proper portfolio is to diversify. And to diversify not just between multiple different stocks or different types of ETFs or mutual funds, which if you're not sure what happened, go back to my prior videos. We kind of go over what those different ones are. But we also want to talk about the different asset classes. And one of the major assets that has kind of come into the world, actually started back in 2009, but is really starting to hit more mainstream, is cryptocurrency. So I already mentioned in 2020, it was the #1 performing asset, and it's already becoming the #1 performing asset class in 2021. So this is really new. A lot of people, when they start talking about cryptocurrencies or like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ravencoin, you name them, there's hundreds of different ones. But people actually treat it like a religion. Like if you talk about their cryptos or the different coins, some people, they shy it off like it's a strange person that just moved into the neighborhood or something like that, or they welcome it as if it's part of their own family. So it's really unique on how people are handling crypto because it's so new. So if you're not familiar with what crypto is, let's talk about it. So cryptocurrency is a digital currency that can be used to buy goods and services, that is used in an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transactions. So what's so unique about cryptocurrency is it is a decentralized currency. So it's a decentralized asset as well. On many platforms, the way they're handling it is that they're not actually treating it as a currency yet. It's actually treated like a commodity, like a precious gold. So right now you could transfer gold between one person. So if you found something that you really liked, I mean, heck, if somebody had a house and you wanted to buy them, I'm pretty sure they would accept a large sack of real gold coins. It doesn't matter. The actual transaction is up to the buyers and also the sellers, is what is that form of currency and what is accepting. And so cryptocurrency is just that. It's a commodity as of right now, but it's branching into a currency. So it's very unique on how they're handling this, but it's a decentralized currency. And decentralized currency just means there's no banks that are regulating it. The Federal Reserve is not regulating it. So a lot of people kind of get scared because it's not regulating, but to me, I think it's a good thing. Since the beginning of time, people have always been able to transact many things. Like I mentioned with the coins, there for a while, everybody carried around sacks of coins, and it got become where it was more burden, and it was, it was more annoying to do so. So you used to be able to go into a bank and you could transfer your coins into dollar bills. And so at one point, it was actually known as gold back. So a lot of your dollar bills were backed by gold. So so the backing was a good thing. So since the Federal Reserve has come into play, the dollar bill has actually been devalued quite a bit actually over time. But it's actually got to the point where you can see with all these recent stimulus checks that we've gotten, inflation is taking a huge part of your dollar. And so things that you buy today is going to become more expensive in the future to buy it. That's why it's so crucial to have a proper financial portfolio, is because you want it to grow at a greater rate than what inflation is. If not, if you're out there sitting and you got money in a savings account, you are losing money. You might believe that by keeping your money in a savings account that you're not losing money, but unfortunately by just keeping it there, earning nothing, you are losing money. Inflation on average is 3.5% to 4% a year, but they're actually showing that it may be more than that. So if your portfolio as a whole is not growing more than that, I'm sorry to say, but you're losing money. So what's so unique about cryptocurrency, it is such a volatile asset in a great way, because with great risk comes great reward. Now, whenever you look at a proper portfolio, you don't want to have a lot of your assets tied up into one, because in that point you're overexposed. And so something like a proper portfolio, I don't recommend having more than 10% of your portfolio be in cryptocurrency. So easy math, if you have a $1,000 portfolio, don't have more than $100 in cryptocurrency, but start investing in it. Mark my words, this is the beginning phase. A lot of people believe that Bitcoin is really expensive right now. but it's so cheap. I mean, with the future projections that they have of all the different cryptocurrencies, we are in the baby stage of all of these assets. And so right now, getting into these assets will greatly increase your potential in the future of growing a proper retirement portfolio or a portfolio to, for short-term growth, whatever the case may be, that's up to you. But start investing, get it in today. And so one of the ways you can do so, a lot of people say that, well, hey, I can just transfer money onto, say, Robinhood, and I can buy Bitcoin through there, right? Yes, you can. You're actually investing in the asset, but you're not actually owning it. As of right now, Robinhood does not have its own crypto wallet inside there. So when you are buying those assets, you're not actually owning them. Like, you can't transact them. You can't send Bitcoin between you and I, or Ethereum or Litecoin or whatnot. You can invest in them, but you don't actually own them, if that makes sense. So how can you do so? And I have chosen crypto.com. So crypto.com, I actually found it by a lot of ads that just kept popping up. Every time I was looking up cryptocurrency, it just kept popping up and popping up and popping up. And finally one day I was like, okay, enough's enough. I might as well look into this company. So I started looking into it, and I actually saw that crypto.com was one of the first companies that is backed by Visa. And so Visa, if you don't know, almost all of us have either a MasterCard or Visa in our wallet of some sort. So it's a large company. And I don't think that Visa would do business with a cryptocurrency that wasn't legit, or a crypto company that wasn't legit per se. But crypto.com is known for their security. So with all these new companies that are coming out, they are constantly being audited and gone over by a fine-tooth comb, and they have received almost a perfect rating when it comes to their safety and their safety features. So something that I find pride and joy in is knowing that the money that I'm putting in there is safe. And what's really cool about it is I'm gonna kind of show you on here. So crypto.com, they have over 10 million users, and they have over 100 plus cryptocurrencies. What is unique about it is almost every day they're adding new cryptocurrencies in there. And so these cryptocurrencies, these coins, are actually meant to solve purposes of different websites. If you want to buy and sell, things online, that's what these coins are used for. But they're also meant to transact between people. So these cryptocurrencies, they're not actually a physical coin that you have. It's all done digitally. But a lot of people kind of get scared about that because there's nothing they can hold, no tangible asset that they can actually hold in their hand. But how many of you actually hold the money in your bank account? Like, none of us. So you actually get your direct deposit goes into your bank, and then you just swap your card. You don't even hold your money. You hold a plastic card in your wallet, and guess what? So does this. So it's the exact same thing. There's no fear that should be in this. What's really unique about these is you go on here, you can actually earn quite a bit of money through their website. You can see all the different type of coins that you can have on here. There's so many, but of course your big ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, you name it. But what I love about here is their cards. And so their cards provide unique features that you can actually use and buy stuff with your crypto coins. And so as you're growing your portfolio, I don't recommend getting it immediately and start trying to just spend all your coins. I think that people need to grow their portfolio in it. But one day, if I'm right, and if a million of other analysts are correct, and trust me, I'm not an analyst, this is just, free financial advice. But this is going to be the way of the future. One day you are going to be buying things with your card. Tesla has already said that they're going to start accepting Bitcoin as a form of purchase whenever you go to purchase their cars or do transactions through them. And they're one of hundreds of companies that have said so. And so in the future, this is how you're going to do it. And these cards, depending on which one you choose, have more and more features. And some of these, you can actually get 8% cash back while spending your card, and they reward you in cryptocurrency. And what's also really neat about here, so as you can see on here, you can earn up to like 8.5% on some cryptos, and most of those stable coins, you can earn up to 14% annual rate of return. So as you're putting money in here, you can kind of lock it away like a CD, and you're earning 8.5 to 14%. Of course, it depends on how much money you put in there. You get higher brackets on there, but you were earning money by having it locked away. And you're not just locking away like you will never be able to use it. Depending on which level that you do, you can lock it away to where it's like flexible. If you need to get the money out for like a short-term savings, you can. But you can actually lock it up to like say 3 months or 6 months to where you can't touch the money, but it's earning a great rate of return. It's doing more than your savings account is doing. So I think it's a great way to earn passive flows of income into a portfolio. They were founded in 2016. They have, as you can see, a team of over 900 people, and they have over 10 million users. Their goal by the end of this year, I believe I was reading somewhere that they said they wanted to have over 25 million users by the end of 2021, and then by the end of next year, over 100 million users. So over 100 million users. Right now, the main coin that you get through crypto.com is actually called the Crow coin. So CRO, it's their own crypto coin. So this coin, whenever you deposit money in here, it is converted into a Crow coin. So you have it in the wallet and you can buy it, you can trade it, you can use those coins to buy others. But this Crow coin, it's just cents per coin. I think it just reached 20 cents for one coin. So you have $1 in there, you can buy 5 coins. So it's really awesome how you can do it. But just imagine if right now they have over 10 million users, and by the end of next year there's going to be 100 million users. That means that by supply and demand, that those coins are going to be valued a heck of a lot more than what they are today. But these coins, you're actually seeing some growth on these coins of 30 to 40 to 60% in a day. And I'm not exaggerating. It is amazing to see how fast some of these coins are going. You're seeing some that are having a 6-month growth of over 1,400% in 6 months. Unheard of. I don't know many assets. I know some stocks that can do 1,400% in a 5-year period, but nothing in a 6-month. It's unheard of how fast these coins are moving, and they're moving quickly. So don't feel like you don't have that, they always call it the FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Don't have that fear. Wherever you are in your financial life, make sure that you're investing that is gonna fit your financial needs. But if you have like 15 subscriptions to websites and companies you don't even watch, cancel some of those subscriptions, throw that money into your retirement. Start canceling some of those and using that money to invest. It's going to grow in the future, not hinder your ability today. And I have so many people who say, I just don't have enough money to invest. Yes, you do. There are ways and money in each one of our balances and each one of our budgets to invest. And if you are truly one of those individuals where you do not have enough to invest, then there's 2 things wrong with you. Either your income is too low or your expenses are too high. Both can be fixed. Grind, get your shoes on, get out there and find some part-time jobs. All that money that you can build up on the side can be used to grow a portfolio that will benefit you in the future. Instead of sitting on your couch complaining of where can I be tomorrow, do something about it today. And if your expenses are too high, stop spending money. Look through your expenses. Look at what you can do and do without. Even if you just shed one thing a month, trust me, throw that into something that is earning 10 to 15% a day. It'll be amazing how fast and the potential that you can do in growing your portfolio over time. Now don't worry, we're gonna go over many different ways that you can earn passive income, ways that you can save, and ways that you can cut out in budgets. But trust me, those will be in future videos. And I can assure you some of your husbands and wife are gonna appreciate me for going over a lot of this, but it needs to happen. So be excited about this. This is something very huge. And if you use my link below today, you will actually get $25 free for just signing up through crypto.com. I don't even get a kickback until you actually do something through there, which I don't really care about. Just earn $25 free for just signing up. It takes like no time. When you first sign up, you actually get 30 days free of debit card transactions. So they do charge whenever you use a debit or credit card, but what's awesome about that is that it's completely free at the beginning. But after that, I believe they charge like a 2.99%. So after that little opening window, do not use a debit or credit card to buy cryptocurrency, because if it's going to charge you almost 3% transaction fee, you're just kind of hindering your ability, your future potential growth. So make sure you use like free opportunities, such as using that free window, or just transfer from your bank account, setting up that external transfer. It's very easy to do so. How many of you log into your bank accounts each day and you actually see the balance go down? It's annoying, right? Well, what's unique about crypto.com is it does the opposite. It goes up. Every time I log in, it seems like my balance is continuously growing. And it's fun to see an asset that is growing at the rate that this is. So please stay tuned for more. We're excited. And remember, always invest, always save, and always plan for the future, because you never know what's going to be here. Thanks again.